Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Make Love, Not War series. And in between this video and the last, I rerouted every fighter and bomber I have into the airfields along the coast of the English Channel. Now, this is in preparation for the attack on the English Channel to try and wipe out the fighter presence there so we can get air superiority over England. Now, the fighters haven't yet arrived because all I did was order them to move, so there's still a lot of them are arriving, and we're not quite ready because a number of my fighter groups are still down on numbers, so it's going to be a little bit of time to prepare. And part of this preparation I also did was to build up rocket bases. So if I go over to construction here, and we select the rocket bases here, I selected construction for one rocket base here and another 2 down here. So a total of 6 bases, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here when all of that construction is done. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that construction up to the top so it gets worked on immediately. And I have plenty of civilian bases here, and we'll continue to work on the refineries because I'm quite short on oil and I believe aluminum still. Yes, quite short on aluminum as well. In any case, I'm hoping with the advance of the next level of tech, currently the rockets that I have can't reach any of the English territory, but I'm hoping with the next level of rocketry, we'll be able to reach at least southern England here and start using those rockets to strategic attack the territory in southern England. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and continue time, and I will be focusing mostly on the territory down in Africa until we have those numbers built up to start that assault on England. Now, currently I'm trying to squeeze out the last remnants of the English forces over here. I'm not really being able to push down here because of lack of supply, which is quite severe. All right, so we have some volunteer forces arriving from Poland, which is very helpful. And it looks like we have some allied forces attacking. All right, you're moving into there already, so I'm going to use the tanks here to maybe assist with this push. Let's see if we can assist and get these guys knocked back a little bit. Not quite. All right, I'm not going to just throw my troops away in a useless assault. This part of the campaign is going to be tough. I mean, we're very much nearing the border of South Africa, but the problem is supply. As you can see, really not good in this territory. Now, I don't know if over time I'll repair some of this infrastructure and maybe it will get better, but for the meantime, supply is very bad. So the AI is actually keeping, I have a plan here, as you can see, but the AI is keeping the troops back behind that line of poor supply so that we're not suffering attrition, or at least very bad attrition. We are suffering attrition. I wonder if it's because there's a lot of units in one territory, but maybe not as severe, and I don't know. It's just what the AI is deciding to do in response to this poor supply situation. So things have definitely slowed down dramatically. I think another big issue is this river, and there's no way for me not to cross it, unfortunately, because there's a river here. Well, actually, is there a river over here? No, it doesn't look like it. So, if I were to grab the tank and motorized divisions and put them over here, maybe I could assault these troops without having the river penalty. I'm still really, bad off supply-wise. Okay. So I've managed to come in here. And very poor organization here. I'm going to try and push to the best of my ability. And I already have some units pushing. Matter of fact, you can queue all of these guys to go this way. Then we have only one more province and these units will be wiped out. Oh, look at that. Alright, well. Didn't have any troops there, so it was easy for them to retake that. And again, that's a river crossing, so... I have a feeling that this border is going to stagnate for quite some time. Alright, so we managed to push these guys back. And I think once I finish off this area... Well, actually, matter of fact, about a half a month has passed. Let's see what the fighter groups are looking like now. They still have a little ways to go. And there is also a fighter group here. Most of them, though, have gotten up to full capacity. So we're very close, I think, to starting the attack. The biggest issue I have is just the tactical bombers are still far behind their numbers. As a matter of fact, I don't know where the... This is the other tactical bomber group here. Yeah. So there's still a ways to go before they're full strength. So I think, again, we need to be a little bit patient here. But I think the next assault has a good chance of succeeding. And then we'll go from there. That supply situation is definitely not great. All right. Might as well just grab. Yeah, see, the AI is pulling units back, which is I'm not really wanting them to do because I'm trying to finish these guys off. Let's see if we can do something with these two divisions. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. And let's grab you guys. And have you queued to move over there. Where are you guys headed to? Over there for some reason. Alright, whatever. Where'd these guys go? Alright, well, for some reason I lost vision of these guys. Or maybe that attack actually went through. That could be. Wasn't paying attention. I beat them here, so... You know what? You guys do whatever you want to do. Okay, we got an attack here. Oh, no. That's Poland attacking. Okay. Misread that. It looked like an attack from this South African unit, but... It takes forever for these guys to go anywhere in this territory. But Italian troops are massing here. I'm hoping eventually we can start pushing, but looking tough. Maybe the Italians can get the job done. Okay, fall of Manila. I guess that's the Japanese have managed that, so that's in the Philippines. Let's take a look at what's going on in the east. All right, so that's just the northern chunk of the Philippines. So there's still a bunch left of the Philippines. Nothing... Nothing's really progressed, I think, in our favor over here in the British Raj. Although I did think I saw some territory gain here. Alright, well. Troops are here now. Got Really concerned with that. Oh, there's 4 divisions over here. It's gonna be tough to deal with. Looks like they've got good supply, and I have terrible, so... Not really sure what grounds I can make. This. Alright, well anyway, let's go back to the air campaign. See what we can do here. So, got fighter group here. They're ready to go. Got fighter group here. They're ready to go. Alright, so I think we're ready. Alright, so I'm going to slow things down a little bit here. And we're going to start deploying all this. So, pretty much everything that's here is going to be deployed in the English Channel. And everything that's here is going to be deployed in the English. I'll give them missions here in a second. And then the bombers need all of the close air support, as well as the naval bomber to be involved in the English Channel. Then we've got this group here. I don't want the tactical bombers, but pretty much everything else can. Alright, so that should be everything. Out of curiosity, I didn't really check. Alright, so stating that it will be done fairly soon. Now, it looks like the other ones are all done, so that's good to see. Alright, so now the missions. So we've got air superiority. That's going to change to air superiority. I mostly have modern fighters, so this should... Air superiority. Air superiority. I don't think there's a reason to do interception. Switch that over. Like we have 2,800 total fighters. Now we need the bombers. See how many of those we have. And we're just going to do naval strike with the naval bombers, not... I guess we can do naval and... doesn't hurt. Alright, so we've got 2,800 fighters and 1,100 bombers. And I have a fair amount of reserves for the close air support, not really so much with the naval bombers, so we'll have to see how well that goes. Alright, I have a feeling losses are going to be high while this is going on, but we do actually have air superiority. And let's see the numbers. So, we've lost 89, they've lost 185. Now, they may redirect fighters in here to help the losses. As a matter of fact, it looks like they've already done that, but... Oh, wow. Where did they get all these fighters from? They didn't have that many fighters in Scotland. Maybe they got it from other regions. Kind of took things down. Alright, well... Now we're pretty much even. Not losses-wise, but numbers. At least fighters. Now we're outnumbered. Alright. We haven't lost that many fighters, though. Comparatively to what they've lost. Look at that nonsense. 4,000. So is that everything they have? Oh, heck no. They've still got probably a few thousand in reserve. And this is literally every fighter I have. But we'll continue with the fighting, which is going incredibly slowly with these numbers. We're at 722, 1,200, so we're killing 2 to 1 easily. We're also bombing ships while we do this. There's no way for me to do this any faster, I don't think. This is about as fast as it can simulate. I think if I drop below 2,000 fighters, I'll call it off. But at the moment, we're causing severe casualties. And honestly, I think the longer... Oh, we lose ace. That's unfortunate. I think the longer this goes on, the better for me, because they're going to start using more and more reserve planes. Alternatively, I could keep this up longer, but at the speed that the simulation is happening, I don't know about that. I was, Alright, so we lost another fighter. Oh. No, actually, we shot down one of their aces. Okay. Stuff. They've lost more than 2,000 fighters at this point. But we have gone below 2,000 ourselves. Oh, something's going on here. No, I can't... Thane, do your own thing. Alright, well... I know if I go at this rate, I will eventually run out of fighters. But at the same time, will they run out of fighters if I continue? Because I have to be really hurting them. Alright, well, you know what? We'll go ahead. I had that artificial cutoff point. I think at this point, 1,500, I'm definitely going to stop. Yeah, they keep throwing fighters in here, too. So, I'm bringing their numbers down, but they keep throwing more and more and more fighters in. So, although I think my numbers went up as well. Probably production. Look at that. Look how many they've lost. Now, the weather's not great, but I actually have a guy that gives me more effectiveness in bad weather, so hopefully that will give me an edge. And honestly, the bombers, the support planes, have not really taken all that many losses because of how much reserve I have. So I'm able to actually use them to help me bring down the number of enemy fighters. Matter of fact, we've stayed steady at about 1,800 now. I think that's just through pure production. Now we drop below it. They've hovered around this 2,000 mark by, I'm assuming, using more fighters continuously. I have a feeling we're going to have to call this off at some point. I had hopes that we would have been able to deplete them with this strong push, but I am also, you know, knocking out enemy ships the whole time I'm doing this, which is also a good thing. Okay, we're getting close to that 1,500 number. They've have to actually dip down, back down to 2,200. I wonder if the simulation goes faster if I go somewhere else. Yes, it does. So while I'm hovering over here, it doesn't go so fast. Alright, so we've got an ace pilot. He gave us a superiority there for a brief second. But I think it's gotten to that point where I got to call things off. So, final numbers. We didn't quite achieve 2-to-1 because of the support losses. But pretty darn good. As a matter of fact, it's pretty darn close. I would say slightly less than 2. But I think we're going to have to call it off and come back another day. Build back up my fighters and close air support. Oh, I had some not even doing anything. That sucked. Could have swore I gave them all missions, but too late for that now. We gotta pull out. In any case, let's take a look at all the destruction that happened. So we've got a destroyer, a convoy, and some fighters dead. Torpedo planes, a cruiser, and a few convoy ships. Nothing really there. Torpedo planes. Oh, we knocked out a carrier. That's fantastic. Heavy cruiser and some torpedo planes. No results there. I believe the gold ones are pretty much no result, at least not for your side. We knocked out two heavy cruisers and a torpedo. So the ship losses we inflicted on the enemy are pretty heavy. Another heavy carrier, cruiser, I mean. Another carrier? Wow. Alright. Destroyer and some torpedo planes. Bunch of torpedo planes. These are mostly going to be no result, other than maybe some bombers lost. Alright. Well, 2 carriers and a bunch of cruisers, I'll take that. That's pretty fantastic results, and as well as how many fighters we know. If I had put more of the support planes in, maybe we'd have been able to stick in there longer, but for the time being, I'm pretty pleased with the end results. Probably going to have to take a few months off to recover losses, as I assume they are pretty high. Yeah, pretty high. But my production numbers are pretty high as well, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get back in there pretty quickly. Alright, let's go back to Africa and see how things are going. Okay, supply-wise. Still not great, but we're no longer yellow over here. We're actually green, so that's somewhat of a good sign. So supply is probably a little bit better. But the enemy has been able to reinforce to some regard here. We've got a number of divisions here. And these guys are being rerouted, which is good to see. It'll probably take some time. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt to push here, but I don't know if it will be successful because we're across a river. It looks like it's going to go okay. Probably take a while. Maybe attacking here would have been better, but I would have, had more numbers to continue. All right, it looks like we're making it across. Now, the real gamble here is, can I push into this territory, which is more transversable, or traversable, what I'm trying to say there, by my mechanized motorized units, and we can make a rush to the capital, maybe. We'll have to see. Or we could at least make a rush, come across here and cut them off from supply at the that would be unlikely, though, because of the mountains. Oh, got some tech coming out. Oh, okay. So we managed to break these guys, but we're being attacked here. Which is fine. Okay, research. Alright, so I am doing things here. I figure we might as well continue with the doctrines. Will make everything more effective. Alright. And oil, not as bad, but we have still a lot of these refineries to build. Okay. So these guys are trying to beat me to it. Let's get in here, cross the river as quickly as possible. Now, because it's their territory, I have a feeling that they will have a bit easier time. Oh, and actually, no, that's great. My allies hung them up, which will slow them down. So it will take them 13 days, and it will take us 21 days. All right, so as long as they keep getting hung up, maybe it will be okay. Nope. They... Unfortunate. Now, political power, I can probably make some changes here and there. Like, for instance, continuation of gaining political power is really not anything that I need. So we could do fortification engineer. Not something I feel like I really need. I could turn down partisan. That might be effective. I'm going to take that. Hopefully, eventually, we can get supply in where we need it so the AI will... Okay. Why are you not doing what I told you to do? Go. Seriously? This AI is driving me crazy. Get all these divisions here, and they're not doing anything. Supply is fine down here. Get down here. And half of you carry over there. The other half of you, I guess, will tell to go that way, but I don't know if this attack is going to go anywhere. I'm just going to bring my men down in here, and we're going to hopefully push. At least I'm hoping the AI will do what they need to do. It's driving me crazy. I got all these divisions, and a lot of them are just sitting around not doing anything. I don't need 4 divisions over there for some reason. Matter of fact, use strategic move over here because I can't wait until you guys get back. Alright, so we got some more tech, and that was the rocketry. So I'm going to assume have to build up... Already working on that. I'm tempted to just go ahead with this. Alright, let's see about air power. I could go for strategic bombers. So I'm already working on... Yeah, you know what? We'll research strategic bombers. Alright, at least I'm assuming. Let's go to the rocket base. Because they're mostly full up on the old generation. They are. So it's going to take them time to build the new ones. Alright. Get back into the fighting here. Oh, did I win? Good job. Okay. You guys, go in there. You guys are already fighting where you need to fight. Alright, so one division stepped up there, and that has eased my advance. Can't believe that. There we go. You can advance into the... Got a 2-prong offensive going. Then we've got some divisions over here that are moving over there, probably due to the AI. As long as we make some ground somewhere, I'm happy. That's silly. You want to go, Switzerland? Alright, I'm gonna have to attack them from my territory if I want to gain it, so... Yeah, except that's across the river. Alright, well, you're gonna strategically redeploy here. We'll attack from my territory. You. Are going to redeploy somewhere over here. Then got 9 divisions sitting here. You guys are going to form a new army. And that army is going to be commanded by this guy. And you guys are going to form front line. Goes from... Seriously? Try that again. Front line. Heck. Oh, this is working well. All right, let me try that again. Front line. There we go. All right, I think I did it. All right, we'll leave that up to others. Then you guys come down here. Gosh. All right. I expect these guys to join the Allies in the war for some unknown reason at some point. And you know what? I'm going to start training paratroopers. Figure need a couple of them. And location, have them pop in. Okay. I'll probably cut off more, infantry training and get more paratroopers. All right, well, pop back down into Africa. We'll go back up. Matter of fact, actually, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.